So, Huan, I'm going to be talking about your paper one. I'm going to read it out loud and give some thoughts. Okay. Through thousands of years of human civilization, people have learned and applied a lot of scientific knowledge to life to make life more beautiful. Biology, the science of life, plays a vital role in the development of humans. The term biology came from the Greek word bios, meaning life, and logos, meaning study. Biology refers to the natural science that studies life and living organisms such as plants, animals, and microorganisms. Thus, biology relates to the many elements of life from evolution to structure. Biology science includes a lot of branches, including biochemistry, ecology, or physiology, that are necessary for humans to explore more about the world where we are living. With biology, people can improve human health, utilize features of this natural science to solve issues in life, and prepare for any sudden upcoming natural disasters. That's so much better. You've made a lot of great edits there. Is there anything? The Okay, the only part I was wondering about was, okay, the term biology came from the Greek word bios, meaning life. Okay, if you put a comma after life, that will help. I kind of stumbled over that reading it. A comma after life will help separate that you're talking about bios meaning life, comma, and logos meaning study. That's the only little tweak I'm really worried about there. Okay, biology is the foundation for medicine and genetic studies that are indispensable with mostly every person. It's the foundation for medicine and genetic studies that are indispensable. Indispensable means like you can't get along without it. So that's not the word I would use. I might say that can be useful to everyone. Maybe something like that. Indispensable also usually means indispensable is a person you have to have. If someone is indispensable, you can't get along without them. So, like, we also don't use it with things very often. Okay, quality of humans' lives is improved day by day, and it is partly thanks to the development of biological sciences as well as medicine. Tiny thing there. You want to start it with the quality of humans' lives. The quality of humans' lives is improved. Humans are able to live longer and healthier because they are assisted by modern medicine. Along with the development in technology, the growth of modern structures, humans' activities gradually destroying the environment in many ways. The concentration of greenhouse gas increases due to the activity of factories and the effect of high-rise buildings. Okay. It feels to me like your sentences are just really nice and controlled, which I know is 10 million times more challenging for you than it is for me as a native English speaker. But when we got to this sentence, like, it feels like you got tired. I feel like this is how I spoke French when I was tired, because I'm not. Let me just explain. Okay. Along with the development in technology and the growth of modern structures, human activity threatens the environment, period. I feel like the sentence just kind of ran away with you. Like, you have horses and you said, let's go horses, and they just went. So I would stop with that little piece. Along with the development in technology, the growth of modern structures, humans' activities gradually destroy the environment, period. And then something like maybe problems include or issues that come up are the concentration of greenhouse gas due to the activity of factories and the effect of high-rise buildings. I don't think you need to say why. That's another piece that makes me feel like you're just kind of the paper's kind of running off on its own direction. So maybe you could limit it to something more like gradually destroy the environment. For example, concentrations of greenhouse gases are a problem or something. I think going into factories and high-rise buildings, that's not the main thing you're talking about. So that just kind of, yeah, I think we need to take that out. These elements result in a harmful habitat and they have a direct impact on humans' health. With biology knowledge, scientists can determine diseases, germs, and pathogens and create methods for treatment. Besides enhancing humans' health, biology is also the vehicle that helps people to solve many problems in life. Okay. DNA, structure, and gene technology have brought humans' lives to a higher standard and also helped people to deal with many problems. According to the Luna DNA website, DNA was first discovered in 1869 by Swiss researcher Friedrich Miescher or something when he originally just tried to study the composition of lymphoid cells. With the groundwork of Miescher, scientists gradually contributed, I think that's why it has a little blue under there, because this is in the past, so they gradually contributed, with the D, to this field, and it took more than 80 years for its importance to be fully realized. Nice. Because DNA is found in every cell of the body and is passed from parents to children, scientists use DNA analysis techniques to determine humans' identity, which is greatly beneficial in nowadays society. For example, knowing the DNA of individuals can support investigators to catch criminals. Moreover, doctors can utilize this technique to determine family relationships. Okay, one little thing there. Nowadays, we would not use in a formal paper. Nowadays is like an old-fashioned casual word. Yeah, that makes me think of like nowadays, like kind of like the 1920s maybe. So in a more formal paper, you would want to use something like greatly beneficial in today's society or in current society, something like that. Okay. I'm noticing you have nice variety of sentence structures. Yeah, that's all. Sentence structure is nice. Another important meaning of biology that we may easily realize is discovering the reflections of animals to nature and predicting upcoming disasters. To realize, discovering the, I think you mean reaction of animals to nature. Reaction, not reflection. Reaction to, not reflections of. Reflections have to be the same, right? The animal looks in the reflection and is like, there I am, a beautiful animal. I'm sorry. I don't know why I say these silly things. Okay. As we know that nature and every individual in nature have strong connections, some animals have sharp senses and react earlier before natural events. Okay, another thing I'm noticing then is that this is where we're really getting to, now it feels like the first two paragraphs were both kind of introduction, and this is where we're getting really into the main part of your writing. As we know that nature and every individual in nature have strong connections, some animals have sharp senses and react earlier before natural events. Okay, the as we know little introducing piece to that sentence needs a comma after it because it's a little introductory piece saying like, as we know, like everybody's heard, that kind of thing. And with that phrase, you do not use the that. You just say, as we know, nature and every individual in nature have strong connections. Okay. On December 26, 2004, an earthquake in the Indian Ocean led to the tremendous tsunami that claimed lives of thousands of people in Asia and East Africa. While humans suffered from remarkable destruction, Sri Lanka's Yala National Park has reported no mass animal deaths. That's crazy. I mean, I don't know where it is, but it must be a place they thought would be damaged. This evidence has consolidated many researchers' belief that some animals have the ability to sense dangers long before humans can, and they can move to other safer places. The apostrophe at the end of researchers is so beautiful. Like many people who are native English speakers like never quite get that apostrophe thing figured out because it's weird and confusing. So good work. Based on research, scientists have asserted that animals have keen senses that help them to stay away from predators, find the locations of prey, and even instinctively feel the prior changes due to the coming disasters. Let's see. Finally, and instinctively feel. You don't need to say the prior. You could just say instinctively feel changes due to the coming disaster. Changes, maybe something like changes that signal coming disasters. I think that might be the strongest way I can think of to say it. From Bailey's article, experts have come up with the two possible theories for these behaviors of animals: that they can sense the Earth's vibrations. Oh, okay. Two possible theories for the behavior of these animals. I would put a period there. Your sentence structures are great, but it's nice to put in some real short sentences every once in a while. That gives your reader a chance to like kind of pause and like check in and be like, okay, here we are. And then a new sentence could be, they can sense the Earth's vibrations or detect the changes of air. In addition, some researchers like Liz Von something believe that some animals can pick up infrasonic sound pulses from the Earth, associate those signals with disasters, and flee to safe places such as higher ground or caves. Okay, did you already tell us what Bailey's article was? I think you did. But for this one, researcher, this person, we might need, I should say, let me look at your works cited. Maybe it's just Liz, and that's all we need to say about it. Blah, blah, blah. Where's Liz something? Lim. No, I don't see it right away. So, yeah, you need to just tell us where you got that information about the von Morgenthaler person. Okay. On the other hand, many researchers agree that although some animals can be sensitive to Earth signals like trembles than humans, can be more sensitive to Earth signals like trembles than humans, and they run away from threats. I think that would be clearer with fewer words. Some animals can be like sensitive to Earth signals. These animals may still not know the exact directions where they go. Sorry, I'm running out of time. I gotta get through the whole paper. Many animals will run inland from shoreline to forest if they are able to do so, and this is completely natural and does not give people any guidance to avoid disasters. I guess because we won't be able to really see them do it. I mean, like, who's going to watch the forest all the time? I guess. Although many people have thought about predicting impending natural disasters such as earthquakes, tsunamis, or floods based on animals, it is still dubious in understanding. Dubious is something a person thinks of an idea. So you're like, I'm dubious about her conclusions. In this situation, you need it is still unknown, or it's still wondered about, or something like that. In understanding the habits and behaviors of animals, their behaviors can be responsible for many reasons. What? Their behaviors can be responsible for many reasons. I don't think that's what you mean. People basically not depend too much on animals' behavior. Okay, and then conclusion, biology contributes significantly. To wrap up, you want to just add in conclusion. Conclusion can't be by itself. Yeah, okay. Hopefully that's some feedback that's helpful for you in doing your revision.